Who are you?
I'm no one.
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. A Jedi. They're real.
The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
So Adam, you play the villain, Kylo Ren. How did you feel about taking on the role of the villain?
Well, I didn't think of him as a villain. I guess when we were working on it, I tried to, through JJ, kind of hearing what he had to say about him, tried to hopefully make him as human as possible. And so that's where I started, I guess where we started, as opposed to an end result. We tried to think of how that person began.
Kylo Ren is a complex and conflicted villain who wears a mask. How did you approach showing all of these dimensions without the aid of facial emotions?
Well, some of it, I guess, is not really up to me, and some of it was. I feel, it's so collaborative that you can only do so much and just trust everyone that the story is coming across. That you don't, maybe you don't fight the costume. I guess there's so many trusting that the power of thought is a powerful force to use vernacular from the movie. The costume is powerful, but also like just getting it on is a lot of information. And then why does that person feel the need to cover themselves or be concealed is also a lot of information. And then trusting the power of thought. I guess that all that story is still coming across, even though you can't be seen.
Right. What was it like working with JJ on fleshing out the character?
Very exciting. He's couldn't be a more calm, thoughtful collaborator who, I mean, that sounds like a line, but it's true. I've been in his ability to kind of compartmentalize and give everyone their, due attention and with still keeping a third eye on the bigger picture is pretty incredible to witness.
Yeah. Were you impressed by the scale of the film and the practical sets, and how did that sense of reality and authenticity help you as an actor?
Well, just speaking of JJ, he understood that innately, that putting people in front of blue walls wouldn't be as exciting as putting people in front of tactile objects, and how that also gave him room for improv, which was really, I think, necessary in something like this. And I feel like you get that in the original trilogy, that even though it's they were working within constraints, either financial or just technology, and I think it allowed them for a lot of improv, and he set himself up for that. And with having, probably more resources, but still giving himself constraints, which is good.
What kind of training did you have to do for this part?
A lot of fight training, which was fine. I mean, these people are at war, so it's they are very physical anyway, you know, and that kind of all informs everyone's character, I'd say.
What can audiences look forward to when Star Wars The Force Awakens hits the big screen?
I don't know. I feel like that's a question for them to answer. What I feel like the strength of these movies, that they create so many worlds and there's so much detail in them that people kind of, I hesitate to say what people are gonna feel when they go in and watch the movie, but I think that they'll hopefully find themselves immersed in a world that they can take ownership of.
If you had to describe your experience making this film in one word, what would that word be and why?
Surreal. Self-explanatory.
Yes.